Welcome. Welcome on the Erkel Park to explain the reflections about our goal, and on the beginning of the planning process I invite you to go back and thinking about the situation in 1975. All around here we had an agricultural area with corn and potato fields, meadows with cows. But in town the university had no more space, and the canton was interested about this area. He was the owner, but it was occupied by an agriculture or a farmer school. Then the canton organized a master plan made by architects for a new campus here, and they just built, following this master plan, the first section with a group of buildings without thinking about the surrounding or a park idea. So the neighborhood and also the town administration were very depleted or not content about this situation without focus. So the town finally, with the canton, organized a park plan competition. We had, together with the architect Eduard Neuenschwander, we had the opportunity and the chance to win this competition, and couldn't further on realize the project. The problem here on this place were that the whole area was cut in two parts, an upper part and a lower part, divided by a heavy traffic street. So on the beginning of the building's erection, the canton posed all the earth extraction material on the top of this part, the upper part, for an immense earth deposit. And the following excavations, we arranged them all around the lower part, around the streets, as hill or hill ranges all around the traffic. And to bring together the cottage parts, both parts of the park, we proposed a large green bridge to bring together the whole park in one system, to harmonize it, to calm it, and to become a better ambience in the whole situation. The situation of the park in the town helps to rely both hills, wooden hills, moraines, with also these islands, green islands, and to bring together the green relation in the town structure. Here you can see the topographic disposition with the hill in the upper part and the dam for Antinoid Dam here in the lower part and this part. And we collected all the water courses that were underground before and guided them to the pond in the below. And this is a schema of the vegetation. The vegetation follows the dams, and also around follows the creek and the brooks around the buildings. And all footpaths are guided in a system of reuniting them to guide the people from the below to the upper part through over this bridge over this large green bridge. The university placed a natural science faculty here on this part of the campus. So the biological section of the university was very interested about the experience field around this, around in this surrounding. And we offered them also with our philosophy of ecologic and ecological planning, a wide field of experiences. The main goal was to develop the whole situation in a natural way, only with native plants, with natural material, without concrete stuff at all, without herbicide and pesticides. If you ask me about the stones placements on for the steps or other elements here surrounding the pond, we used material of demolition of houses and streets, and sometimes, but also new material. We mixed them, new material for only natural stones. And on the beginning it appears, of course, a little bit hard, but actually it's part of a natural feeling or a natural impression. Another important element of the project was to include unexpected development of the park. Development in two senses, of using and also development of the plant or of the vegetation. So users can do a lot of things, sports and recreation and meetings of the neighborhood, groups, and handicap groups came to for barbecue and all that, and that changed the site. The vegetation was also a very important element, of course. We arranged a major part of wooden vegetation, shrubs and trees, along the hill ranges in the lower part, and also around the creeks who surrounded the buildings of the university. You know, further on, all watercourses were collected in pipes on the agricultural time, but we put them out on the air and guided them around both sides of the buildings of the campus to finally to collect them in the pond, in the bowl. And another part of the vegetation followed these creeks, these brooks, and so we became a space situation in the park only closed by vegetation. And the buildings in the neighborhood and also the buildings of the campus were quite hidden by green screens. And this made this site really very harmony and calm and unified. The park now, the park space now appears as an oasis in town of Zurich. This impression is intensified by natural design, philosophy, and an intense ecological engagement.